Two Men and a Vlog. Welcome to Two Men and a Vlog.
Leg.
Tat.
Wound.
Vlog.
Oh. 2 Men and a Vlog.
Hello!
Hi, I'm Kristian.
And I'm Richard.
And we are
Two Men and a Vlog.
We're here today with our brand new episode.
Episode 5.
We thought it was about time that we introduce you to our sort of silent partner.
Yeah, the third member of Two Men and a Vlog.
Yes. Two Men and a Vlog and a dog.
Yeah, which is Bob.
Yes, Bob the Pug. My pug, Bob the Pug. You may have seen him already on social media, either on my Instagram, Kristian's Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. He's with me most of the time, and it only makes sense that he would feature in our YouTube vlog as well.
Yeah.
So.
And you know, pugs are very popular.
Pugs are very popular. And unfortunately, he's not with us today again. He's actually on a caravanning holiday in Norfolk.
He has quite a life.
He does have quite a life. Where a tour? Very good CV actually. I think he's got 5 tours in a town.
Yeah, he's doing better than we are.
hashtag international. That's why we want him to be a part of our group, because he obviously already has quite a considerable career. He was featured in my friend's vlog, Pop and Ollie, which is a fantastic vlog. It sort of promotes the LGBT community and general diversity, and it's just a fantastic YouTube channel.
I didn't know Bob was gay.
Well, he's not gay, but I mean, he's only 5, so we haven't really had this discussion yet. We haven't even discussed the fact that I'm not his biological father. So that's, there's a whole different, that'll be a whole other episode. That's going to be one to watch.
You should try and film that that conversation, because I think that would probably go viral.
Yeah. That's going to be an interesting conversation. So also, I think we were talking about this the other day, he's also been featured on t-shirts.
Oh yes.
Believe it or not. Yeah.
I've seen those t-shirts.
Yeah, a lot of people actually. One of my friends was in a club and was like, that's my friend's pug. That would be Tommy Popcorn. You may be familiar with them or you may not be, but they're a fantastic designer. And they have Bob on a t-shirt wearing a baseball cap. And it's also available on tote bags and mugs, and over the festive period you can also get him wearing a woolly hat. And it's now available on the website Tommy Popcorn and also on ASOS. So yeah, Bob, that's what we needed to get him involved, because we want to ride his glory, essentially. That sounds very strange.
Tell me exactly, because I don't really know the story of this, but how did you meet Bob?
Oh, well, I was going to say online. No, I'm joking. No, so I just moved over to Germany. Tinder, yeah. I just moved over to Germany to do Starlight Express, and the weekend prior to starting, I thought I'm going to do a weekend break in Paris. It's a true story. Funny, I remember it like it was yesterday, really. I was walking along the Seine, and that is actually true. I'm not even kidding you. I was walking along the river.
Is this like some kind of dream sequence?
Yeah. I'm in Paris. Can't believe it. Hi. Oh yes, thank you. Yeah. Oh. Bit dry. Jesus Christ! Ooh. Just one, please. It's already been eaten. Can I have this one? A bit dry. Have you got any jam? Au revoir. Sorry, croissant. Ha! Yep. Excuse me. I wonder, could you direct me to the Eiffel Tower? So left.
The number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
No, the Eiffel Tower.
The... Where is the Eiffel Tower? Oh, thank you. I made it. Here I am at the top of the Eiffel Tower. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. Peaceful. Peace and quiet. It's absolutely lovely.
Stop! Please stop. Stop everything. Doing. This is my dream sequence. You were not here in Paris, were you? No. You're probably in New Zealand or somewhere or something.
Bali.
Or Bali. Could you just, I'm in Paris and this is real. And he's gone. He wasn't here. Thank you, Kristian.
Oh, that was embarrassing. Hang on. What's that? Oh, it's a pet shop. Oh. Oh, it's such a long way down.
Gosh, that was so vivid.
Yeah,
It
amazing.
was like I was back there again.
Me too.
I'm going back there again now. No, I'm not going back now. You're like, please don't.
No, really.
Please don't get back again.
No, and obviously I wasn't even there at
He
all.
wasn't even there, which I said he wasn't.
But if we had to put me in there somewhere, otherwise, what would I do?
I'd like to, say that having suggested the mime, that now I think that is potentially something that you could actually go into. I mean, if anybody's got any birthday parties out there and wants to have a mime section happening, this is the guy. We're going to set up a website for bookings, etc.
Mimes are a little bit like clowns, aren't they? You either love them or hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, or terrified of them.
Or terrified of them, which a lot of people are. So, back to Bob. After I bought him in Paris, we came back to Germany, and I was then in Starlight Express, the roller skate musical in Germany. So Bob was with me throughout the whole of that process. He never actually learnt to skate. The closest I got to him being in roller skates was I bought him a pair of, what would it be? 2 pairs of trainers, which I think is a picture of below, and you can see from his face that he loved it.
He's probably just...
You don't know whether he's just posing. He could be doing a catalogue pose.
He could be doing a catalog pose, and he's probably, as soon as you're back to him, he's probably jogging around.
Yeah,
jogging around,
I wanted it to be you see those videos like the Boston Terriers that are walking on. No, he wouldn't even get off the couch. I mean, it might be different now. He was only very, very young then. So coming back from Germany, I came straight back to the UK and jumped straight onto the Rocky Horror Tour, where Bob and Kristian's relationship began. Yes.
Yeah, Bob often can be found sitting in my dressing room. He's either smelling out chicken, which he absolutely adores, or he's pining for Richard, who's on stage, and and he just sits there and sort of looks at me putting on my makeup.
He pines for me, but if we're in a room together, then he will sit with Kristian, not me.
Anyone who knows me knows that I absolutely adore dogs.
True.
I absolutely love
The dog
all
whisperer.
dogs. The dog hashtag the dog
Hashtag
whisperer.
the dog whisperer.
And growing up, I've always had, thankfully, always had lots of dogs.
Yeah, you have, haven't you?
Afghan hounds, golden retrievers, boxers.
Sort of big dogs, big, bold, bouncy dogs.
Never really any small dogs, but I do love all dogs. My dogs always had that thing, when you take a dog out for a walk, they get so excited, especially boxers, they're always bouncing around, and then when you get out there, they're it's like you're on water skis. Yeah. It got to a point in our house where we weren't even allowed to say the word walk. That was one of those words that everyone had to say.
Right.
I'm assuming it'll be a little bit like that with Bob.
Definitely time for your evening walk now. Okay. So,
if I could just get you to sort of think about sort of moving. Hopefully we can get you in the get this harness. Right. The secret's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob's not the best walker. Generally, he either runs or won't move at all.
Or if he does go out, it's usually after he's had a few gins.
Yes, Bob is a drinker, like his father.
I think it suits him. It was either gin or whiskey or...
I mean, the other day, he'd been out all night. I didn't know where the hell he was.
Yeah.
And I heard a commotion out on the street. And there he was coming home from a night out, absolutely bladdered. I think we've got a clip of that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a real clip. This is real.
Police footage.
This was in Blackpool.
He hates walking, but he likes, the finer things in life.
Yes, absolutely. Try and get him down the street. No, get him on a Virgin train first class.
And he's right up for it.
He's right up for it. He's got his iPad out.
Yeah.
He'll have a cup of tea on the go. He'll be watching something on iPlayer.
He loves looking good as well, gets his hair done.
Gets his hair done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loves to go to the barbers. He's well maintained.
Yeah. So, that's Bob.
That is Bob.
Bring back Bob. Bring back Bob.
America. No, make Bob America again. Make Bob America again. Yeah, that is Bob, and I hope that we've managed to cover all our little bits and bobs about Bob. I mean, how many times can I say Bob in one phrase?
Bob. There is actually one other thing I thought of, which Bob is inspired, that we get lots of comments on actually. And that is the theme tune to Two Men and a Vlog.
2 Men and a Vlog.
Bob actually sang that to us the first time.
He wrote it on his guitar.
We're kidding.
Actually, when we were in a job together last year, I think it was, I had Bob in the dressing room with me, and all the boys shared together. And I'd been walking around with a little pack of chicken. I'd given Bob some as a treat, and I just happened to mill over to one of the other sections, and I must have dropped a bit without realising it. So anyway, we're sitting down, getting our makeup on, getting everything ready, and one of the guys says, "Sorry, why is there chicken on my jock?" And I just started singing, "Chicken on my jock, he's got some chicken on his jock."
And then I joined in with
"Chicken on my jock, I've got some chicken on my jock." And it stuck. And then when we were talking about doing this
everybody
vlog,
was singing it, and it was very catchy, and every couple of months
something would happen. I tripped over, she's tripped over, etc. etc.
Yeah.
Works with everything. So in fact, when we were talking about what to do as a theme song, we just started going, "Two Men and a Vlog, welcome to Two Men and a Vlog." And we were like, there we go. It will be available on iTunes with a couple of remixes.
The extended remix.
Yeah. But actually,
10
jokes aside,
10 minutes.
Our friend Nick, who is an incredible saxophonist,
One of the best in the country actually.
He thinks it's one of the best songs he's ever heard, and he's worked with some very famous people. And he, I'm not even kidding you, has asked if he could record his interpretation of it on his saxophone.
And here it is.
And here it is.
Nick Saxophone with
Two Men and a Vlog / Chicken on My Jock.
Bye.
I'll translate. That's Bob telling you to subscribe. and watch these. How do I know? Well, I am the dog whisperer. And share.